All right, welcome back to the channel. We are back in the world of bulldozers today. We got a John Deere 450H that we're working on. I bought this just yesterday. Kind of got a unique story. It was sitting in a barn 2 years ago, and the barn actually blew away. And after that, the dozer did not move anymore. It currently will back up barely. It's not quite right, so I bought it off the customer like that. They did have John Deere come out and look at it, and all they did was put fuel filters and batteries in it, and somehow it didn't fix it. But yeah, you rev it up, it will kind of creep forward and reverse. It didn't even have enough power to back it on the trailer, so we had to shove it on with the excavator. But the barn that was sitting on, it was still sitting in the same place. You can see the outline of the barn, but I guess it just literally blew off. I don't think that would have had anything to do with why it don't move. Some freak deal. So you guys don't know, these are a hydrostatic design. This is probably about a 2000 model or so. They have a transmission controller up there, but who knows, it could be a $100 fix, or it could be a $15,000 fix. We don't know. So we're gonna get into it here and get her unloaded off the trailer. I think we'll get the big mow out. I'm gonna try to push the blade down here. We can get enough room under the tracks, slide the forklift down it, and we'll drive a truck out, and then we'll shove her in the shop with the forklift. So we'll see how it goes. Put the brake back on. It only goes in reverse. It's in float. Don't go that far down. There you go. Keep going all the way. All the way down? No, down with the blade. There you go. Just hang on there a second. Tilt it back. You have to give it gas. Tilt it back more. Alright. Hey Tucker, you want to pull that truck up? Take the brake off. I got Mr. Tucker helping us. So I kind of looked at this thing yesterday when I picked it up. I actually tried to drive it manually. If you don't know, these little coils on these pumps, you can move this little finger right there. That will move one track, and the other one's up under there. Did not do anything, so I think I just tried to drive it manually on the trailer. Did notice this filter is leaking like a sieve. It has been for a while. You guys can see this is a transmission filter. It does have fluid. It's right there on the ad. I don't know if they took that off because we're looking for metal in the transmission or something, but we're going to take it off and take a peek at that first. But I got a new filter we'll stick on it too and make sure it's not something simple first.
John Deere red flood, ain't it?
Yeah. Water in it. See that?
Little condensation or
Don't see no metal right off the bat. Shouldn't
that's
be.
good.
So all your dirt and metal will be on the outside out here, Tucker. You can cut these pleats and lay them out too, but I don't see any
It don't look too bad.
metal. It's just dirty, probably from old hoses and stuff, and nothing out of the ordinary. If you had metal contamination, it'd be all out and outside the pleats.
Yeah.
They suck around outside and go through the middle. It's kind of like an air filter. We'll take a little closer look at that, but it looks pretty good here at the moment. So, all right, we put a new filter on it. It's probably not going to fix it, but you think it's going to fix it? All right, Tucker's going to fire it up. Like I say, the only thing it would do is that would go in reverse before. So, pick your blade up before you take the park brake off of it. Put it forward. Still jacked up? Alright, that's good. Shut her off. Next thing.
It's in forward and it's going reverse.
Yeah, it's stuck in reverse. Let's take this transmission cover off. We'll see if we can get any codes. We'll look at some readings, like in this forward control, there's different voltages it's supposed to be set at. We'll go through all that. Ready to pull this cover off? Not too bad looking. Well, this is not ideal. Are we grounded good? This one's got rubber shock mounts on it. Let's turn the key on here. Why is it beeping so much at us? This display is dead.
I don't know, it's just gonna be like that.
Huh.
That's not even on.
No, that's dead. We got a power light here. Looks like the board's kind of dead. Might be why it only goes in reverse, huh?
Do you have a parts one that might work?
We'll see. Let's shut that off because everybody's getting annoyed. Funny thing is, we just replaced one of these yesterday. It was $5,400 on another dozer.
650H, so they're probably the same, weren't they?
That was a, what's the one next door, 650J?
No, it's an H, I think.
No, it's a J. I may have one. Let's get this one off. We might be able to fix it. We might not here, so.
It's an H.
The one he's painting.
No, that's 450J he just painted.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's what you
You're
put it on.
confused.
No, 650H is in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we might have something. All right, let's get this one off. Alright, so if you guys don't know, all the John Deere parts catalogs are online. Or what, partscatalog.deere.com. I type in JD parts and it pulls up. So Tucker's selecting 450H dozer. The reason we're doing this, I have a rebuilt one here for 650H. Well, it's a different part number, but a lot of times John Deere has multiple numbers they keep subbing to. So Tucker's going to look up. He typed in controller. That's good.
It was already in there.
Yeah, because I was doing it just yesterday. So he's going to go down until he finds, go on down. Transmission controller right there. Let's open that up. So, and we'll see what part number.
Oh, shoot, why did it select everything?
You can click on the number and it'll take you to it. That number 7 right there. Alright, so we got a serial number break. We're at 870, so we know we're at the first one. So the new number is AT5T5205. The one that come off of it is a AT220989. Is that in one of these numbers? It is not. Let's go on down a little bit and look at the next numbers. Whoa. So this number's not even pulling up in there. Let's go back up and look at, see what I got here. Do we show a 224658? Up here. Right there. So that means this controller I have rebuilt will interchange with this one here because we're for that serial number, because we got all these subs. These are all the old numbers down there. All right, so that is a plus. Another thing you can do too, go back, Tucker, to the and we'll search this part number up. This looks like it's had a sticker.
Do you want to search it in this dozer, or do you want to search it?
It just go back by part number. So if you have a John Deere part and you don't know what it is, you can go here and search by part number. Tucker will type in this part number, AT220989. Search, and it will tell you what all machines it fits. And of course it doesn't on this one. A lot of times if it's near a number or something, this is probably the old original one from 26 years ago. So for real quick sake and purposes, I think this one works. I rebuilt it. Let's plug it in, see what it does. And if it works, then we may try to take this one apart, repair it if we can, and that way we know that this one's repairable. I got the dozer sitting here, so.
Broke it.
Alright, let's turn the key on. We got things happening now. That is so annoying. That is a computer checker plug. You can check a little bit of stuff on this older one. Let's hit the codes. That's a calibration code. Alright, I'm going to hop back, let Mr. Tucker fire this thing up, and see what happens here.
Imagine it fixes it.
That would be awesome if it
Still would
did.
have been a few grand fix, but you already have the part.
Yeah, that's a $5,000 plus part, so. Gotta put it in neutral, set the brake, put that back in neutral, set the park brake, recycle it. You put it in gear before you put the park brake down. Yeah, you can't do that. Put it in reverse. Alright. Put the blade down. Well, I didn't fix it, but now we can read what's going on at least.
Well, it doesn't move by itself though now.
Yeah,
Before,
true.
if you put it in gear, it would move.
Let's turn the key back on.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It may just need calibrated now. Alright, so now we can see what's going on here. We can read some values. We're going to go to Diagnostics. That's going to get real annoying. Once you start up, make sure it's reading engine RPM there. And leave it running for this. We're going to go through and read all these readings on everything here, and then we'll bring you guys back in. Alright, so that spool valve seems to be stuck really bad in there, so I'm going to go ahead and pull off that whole thing. I can't get it to move, and then we'll get out here in the bench and take a peek at it. Alright, we got a couple three codes. We tried to calibrate, didn't calibrate, of course. Those two are mistracking codes, and the third one's mismatched computer, which we just put another computer on it. But that's it. This is what they call a pilot control valve. This actually moves the swash plate on the pump, I believe, but there's two wires that go into a little electromagnet here, and you usually move that finger back and forth and make it work, but that will not work. So this is off another machine. I just want to look at it. I've had these spools get stuck here before, and just a plug and a spring in there, so we're going to try to pop that off the side and do it on the machine. And there's like a, I don't know, a balance valve here on the other side. We're going to have to take a look at it. We'll try to do the easy one here first and see if
That was air cleaner sitting halfway out.
see if that's it. Like I say, this little lever right here, usually you can move that and it should run the tracks manually, but we'll pop that spool and see if it's kind of stuck in there. We'll work on this one. We got two pumps here. We get this one freed up and it's working, and the one track stops. So right now both tracks are spinning in reverse, so at different speeds. But when we get that, take it apart and it frees up, then we know we're probably onto something. We'll go to the next one and try that. So. All right, so that spool valve seems to be stuck really bad in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull off that whole thing. I can't get it to move, and then we'll get out here in the bench and take a peek at it. All right, I got that dude off. This valve is stuck, confirming our suspicion, so it's supposed to be moving back and forth, so we'll try to work that free and get it out and maybe get it polished up. Looks like the other side's working okay, so. A little bit of dirt and rust on it from sitting.
You know, 400 or something, polished it everything.
Yeah, definitely the problem.
Simply wood.
Is that the same size part used on the 850 and stuff too, or?
I don't know. That's what that's out there.
Looks all close, same thing.
Brand new, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what John Deere would have done? They would have sold you this part for like $5,000 times 2. You just need it cleaned up. It's supposed to move like that. So these 2 electrical wires, that's your joystick controller. That's telling this little electric magnet, and it shifts oil back and forth on this, and this turns your pump forward or backwards. That's all it does. Got stuck.
It's a little arm to move.
You got to get that hole lined up with the. Looks like it's good. As all the electrics quit, you can take this little lever right here, move it back and forth, and it should spin the track forward or backwards.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do.
That's what I was trying to do, but it didn't do.
You fixed it?
We're going forward. We're getting there.
That's good.
We had to take, I don't think I had that little pin down in that hole on the back pump, so we took it back off, got it realigned. It's kind of hard to do, isn't it? You can't really see what you're doing. You're going blind, you're going by feel. We got that. I think we're ready. We're going to clean this up, try to calibrate it, and see if it goes through. Right now it's going forward the normal speed. It's kind of slow backing up, but they're both even. They're both turning left and right, so we'll go calibrate it and see what happens. Alright, we got forward and reverse done. Hit next. It says stop, so we got an issue. It took a while to go through that. That's a new code there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Taking a picture of it. May have to adjust some on the pumps. F3N4, F3N4. All kinds of codes. Those are the ones from before there. Alright, shut her off. So we went the sensor calibration past. We're now doing calibrating the pumps down there. And
You got everything plugged in?
Yeah, we may have to do some adjusting on spool valves. It may not be centered up. I might try to run it here and kind of flush them out, counter rotate and do some stuff here while you're looking those codes up. So all right, it's actually a few days later here. We've been doing some testing, figuring what was there last week. I can't get the one track to move normally like it should. It's on this back pump here. The front pump, the track's working fine. So we kind of come to conclusion. We know that our spool valve's working right and everything, so we took it off again, verified it. We're thinking what they call a PCP, pressure control pilot, is bad. This is what takes the power, moves the oil around, and does magical things. It sends it through these ports and works that spool valve back and forth. And then that arm moves the swash plate on the pump and makes it go forward and backwards. So we're going to stick this on there. This part is not cheap at all. And see if that fixes our problem with that pump. And then we'll try to go through calibration again, because we were just able to calibrate the sensor part that was failing in here. Threw up some random weird codes, but I know from a fact if we can't make that track work properly by moving this and we got something going on, it was just creeping back and forth really slow. So we're going to try that and go from there. It's located right here.
Is it gonna puke oil everywhere?
Might be a little bit coming out. All we need is one more hose in the way.
Probably been out for about 10 minutes. Just spinning it for no reason.
Make sure the O-rings come off with this. Oh, we got O-rings stuck on the tractor. Here.
Which one's it?
Need that other O-ring.
I was just gonna hold my finger over it.
Yeah, it's that top one. It's pulling out. Is that good?
Yeah, it's a little rusty.
What's it look like? That's alright. Got your bolts. O-ring still in there. Get this plug up here. So much room to work in here. All right, we're starting to run out of options. We did a bunch of testing and checking off camera here. We still have, both tracks are going forward the right speed. They're going about half the speed in reverse, so it won't calibrate. We got these codes and they sent us on a flow chart and we've run through all this. Basically threshold's too high in forward, that's what it's saying. Did a pump servo test, we did that, tested okay. Transmission efficiency test is okay. I even come down through here and went to all this. All this stuff's good. We've checked. We even put gauges on it, checked the neutral on that just to be sure that we're good. We're into disassemble pump and re-level swash plate, and that's getting in pretty deep. Supposed to get a phone call back from the hydraulic shop that rebuilds these for me, so I'm gonna see what they say. It's just weird. We unhooked the electricity from everything. We unhooked the power from that. We unhooked the power off the speed sensors and the high-speed solenoids and tried to run them manually. So it was no electronics affecting anything. Trying to run it manually, and both pumps still do the same thing. They go fast and forward and not in reverse. So kind of leaning towards it being something inside the pump there. So it's kind of weird that both of them did it. You guys don't know how they work, and I'm not real familiar with them. There's a bunch of pistons. There's a swash plate in there. It moves and changes. But apparently it's moving more one way and one the other. It's out of whack a little bit. So I'm not sure if that's something we'll get into. I'll talk to my transmission hydraulic guy, and we'll go from there, and we'll bring you guys back in. All right, so I took this thing out and run it. I've not heard back from my pump guy. I took it outside because it does drive forward. I took it out and run it. It's actually pushing dirt here, you guys see in the video. Thing runs strong and everything. We just don't have any reverse with the computer and stuff hooked up. So got to thinking here over lunch. I know there's what they call a pump servo in there, and a piston kind of controls the swash plate too. So I pulled the piston out of this side. You can kind of see this is an open cavity. We got some surface rust and stuff in there, and a little bit inside where that piston rides. So I polished that up a little bit, and I'm going to try to stick that back in there. I don't know if that's going to do anything here, but it's starting to get over our heads a little bit. So this piston fell down. Tucker's going to attempt to put a big strong magnet in there and kind of pull it up so I can get that back in there. Don't know if that's going to work or not. Just go on this side of the hole. I feel you touching it. We got a stronger magnet. We're going to try to get it pulled up. If not, we're running out of options. I'm thinking about taking the belly pans off, raising the seat up, and having Mr. Randy wash this thing really good, because I'm afraid the pump's gonna have to come out of this thing. Plus, it's all dirty for me running. Those cylinders need rebuilt, but yep, there you go. You get somewhere now. It goes up like that. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm sure there's some pump guy screaming this right now. How hard is it to get to that other side?
Over here?
Yeah, not real easy.
That would come out.
Let's see what that did, I guess. I'll put this back together. Like I say, I'm not sure. At this point, we may even get brave and maybe disassemble the pumps. I've kind of had pumps apart. I've seen major carnage in previous dozers, but I don't know. We're not a pump shop, but pump shop guys don't call me back. We may just tear into it ourselves, who knows. All right, I raised the seat up. Mr. Tucker's down there struggling.
Gosh, stupid dozers. I hate this job sometimes.
You say you hate your job sometimes?
Actually, most of the time I do.
Belly pans suck. All right, so we're ripping all the belly pans off, or Tucker is. Got the seat up. I'm gonna have Mr. Randy work his magic, wash this thing, get it all cleaned up. It's a freaking mess of floor drying crap. These things are nasty. Anyway, we're gonna get everything cleaned up. I don't know what the next step is. I think we're probably gonna be pulling the pumps out and going from there. I'm really busy, but I might attempt to, I'm gonna do a little more studying and see what kind of resources I got as far as books and stuff on these pumps. But I might attempt to pull one apart and see what's going on in there, and we can all learn from together and go from there. So I kind of know how they work, but that's about it. I've not really been into them too deep. So anyway, I think we probably got some moisture been sitting in the shoes and stuff like that. And we're kind of running down to keep saying to re-level the swash plate and all that. So I'm gonna see what kind of manuals I got on this thing and go from there. So it's going out the same way it came in on a forklift. Unfortunately, I did drive it in here. What you need, Bubby?
Impact.
Impact over here. Gotcha. You got little T-Rex arms.
You threw it like a
Oh, my T-Rex
4
arms.
inches.
Okay, hold on.
You threw it 4 inches.
There you go.
Take that light while you're there.
This light. You don't need it?
No.
Okay, I'll bring your people back. Done forgot what I told them all. Anyway, that's the plan of attack for right now. So, guys, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what we got going on next. We're going to be ripping pumps out probably. Either we're going to rebuild them or send them to the shop or all of the above. Who knows? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out what's coming up next. As always, guys, we appreciate you watching. We couldn't do this stuff without you. And you guys want to support our channel, you can do it in a couple different ways. You can jump down below in the description, buy yourself some merch and stuff like that. Always, we have a Patreon channel if you guys want to watch some behind the scenes stuff and up to date stuff over there. So anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.